Hello! Right, the purpose of this video is, the other day I bought an Xbox One, and with the Xbox One I got Gears of War, Dead Rising 4, Gears of War 4, Dead Rising 4, and I bought Rare Replay. Pre-owned, only cost 15 quid. It's, I know I'm a couple of years late on this, it came out in 2015. But it interested me for a long time, because not only is it like 30 different games spanning Rare's entire career up to 2015, some great titles on it. Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Perfect Dark, Snake Rattle and Roll, Blast Core, Viva Pinata, loads of others, but you obviously know where I'm going to focus on this compendium from here, because also there's included in there are some Spectrum games, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts about my impressions of Rare Replay's Spectrum collection. Now I'm going to start with saying that it's really quite welcome to see some Spectrum games finally get a sort of mainstream release on a modern console that youngsters today can actually go out, play and find out what these games were all about, as opposed to sort of having to hunt them down through, well, I say hunt them down, it's not difficult to do, through download sites or buy cassettes and Spectrum hardware, etc. to play them on. Now it includes quite a few of the Ultimate Play the Game Spectrum games. Now Ultimate Play the Game obviously is the forerunner of Rare. Ultimate became Rare, and so they're classics like GoldenEye, Jet Force Gemini, which is on here, but GoldenEye isn't, strangely. Now the games that are on Rare Replay from the Speccy era are Jetpack, Lunar Jetman, Attic Attack, Saber Wolf, Underworld, Night Law and Gunfight. So there's some titles missing there, which I was a bit disappointed about. Now I appreciate it's not all about the Speccy, etc., and they've sort of like narrowed down to try and give you as broad a spectrum of their games as possible. But they didn't do an awful lot on the Spectrum anyway, and Spectrum games were only 48k in size in total anyway. So I thought it would have been, I would have thought it would be nice to have the entire Ultimate collection on there. Nightshade's not there. Whilst it's not one of my favourite games, it's still a good game. There's no Cookie Psst or Trans Am. Trans Am is probably one of my favourite Ultimate games. I really enjoy playing that game, and it's a shame that it's not included on Rare Replay. I've got tapes of it and stuff like that, so I can play it anyway. Same with Cookie and Pissed, but like I say, it would have been nice to have had them included on the Rare Replay disc. Also missing are Cyber Run and Pentagram, which is the final the final Saberman game. So since they had the first three on there, you know, why not have the last one? Cyber Run, but that's a crap game. Martianoids or Bubbler aren't on there as well. Now the reason for those, Cyber Run, Martianoids and Bubbler, might have been to do with copyright, because I believe they came out after the Ultimate Play the Game name was sold to US Gold. So, but it would have been nice to have seen the entire Ultimate Play the Game collection on there. You know, it's just me being a sort of Spectrum fanboy, etc. But it leads me to sort of wonder why some other sort of official compilations aren't made. You know, Codemasters are still about. You know, it would be lovely to see Codemasters release a a CD containing all their back catalogue titles, not just from the Spectrum but from all the formats they supported during the 8-bit years. It would have been great, you know. It wouldn't have cost an awful lot to do, I wouldn't have thought. Like I say, I mean, something that's 48k in size is minute compared to the size of some games today. You know, how many they could have fitted on one single sort of Xbox One or PS4 disc. I know there's all sorts of arguments, all sorts of things about, you know, you've got to design the emulation and stuff like that, get them all working, things such as royalties, who gets paid what, and such as. I appreciate all that, but it would be nice if someone managed to grab hold of like the Mastertronic back catalogue, Ocean Software, Gremlin Graphics, you know, and made official compilations with interviews, featurettes, you know, artwork, concept designs, stuff like that. It would be really, really, really great. Now, I probably, you know, these are businesses after all, and probably, you know, there isn't an awful lot of revenue to be made from back catalogues as such. Rare Replay would doubtless have sold purely because of the other titles that are on there, like your Banjo-Kazooie and stuff, and the majority of people would have just passed the Spectrum bits. What's the matter, dog? What is the matter? You keep on whining over there. Sorry, Hound Thing always likes to come in and be with me, but he can be quite distracting at times. He's got yes, you're a good boy, aren't you? Now get down, get down. Get down, you're all muddy. You've been digging, haven't you? Yes, you have. No, get down. Yeah, must be a sort of financial consideration. Is there much money for these firms to release official, you know, will it cost more than they can ever hope to sow back in terms of profit? Probably would, but wouldn't it be great if someone just took the effort and time to untangle any sort of copyright issues there might be, and perhaps just once put a CD out that was officially licensed, had all, you know, didn't infringe anyone's copyrights or whatever, and, you know, royalties were paid and stuff. I know it's a huge ask, but it would be great. And big up to Rare for, you know, I suppose starting the ball rolling. There's also contains the Xbox Live update of Jetpack Refueled, which was brought out for the Spectrum's 25th anniversary in 2007. So Jetpack Refueled in itself is retro now, really, but that's a good sort of take on Jetpack. I can live without Lunar Jetman. It's one of the most difficult games in existence. But that's just a few thoughts on Rare Replay, and I hope it can kickstart other people into perhaps looking at their back catalogues and releasing something similar. I doubt it will happen. It would be nice if it did, though. So come on, Codemasters, etc. Get your act in gear. Come on, just give us what we want, okay? Thanks ever so much for watching. It's just a rambly sort of little vlog thing. If you like the video, please let me know. What are your thoughts on the subject? You know, would you like to see more stuff officially released, all in one place, so you didn't have to have it stuck on, you know, SD cards here and hard drives there and stuff? You know, just one thing that you can buy from the shop, cost a tenner at a time. You know, everyone's going to get paid and given what they're due. Would you like to see that happen? If you like the video, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe to the channel, please do. It would be great to interact with you and share some experiences, memories, etc., and also just have a general conversation. So thanks ever so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.